Welcome to EnduringTechnologyPress.com. I'm Eric, and biscuits are one of those things that if you're baking at home, and you really should be, they need to be in your repertoire. You can pull them out and quickly transform a meal that you're pulling together into something that goes from ho-hum to really yum. You know, just a little bit of butter and you get a basic biscuit that, you know, melts in your mouth. Goes wonderfully in this case with some homemade turkey soup that we've got going on in the background. They really are simple to do. It takes about 5 minutes to pull them together, pull all the ingredients together. You should have the ingredients in your house anyway. Within 20 minutes, start to finish, you can have them out cooling, and in another 5 minutes, be ready to have the melting butter set out on the table. So here's how. You can go to the website, EnduringTechnologyPress.com, and get all the details as well. The first stage is to mix together all of your dry ingredients. Then you're going to want to take your solid fat, and this can be either butter, shortening, lard, all of those chilled, or it can be tallow, but that has to be treated a little bit differently. If it's butter, shortening, or lard, you'll want to cut it in with a pastry cutter. You can do a couple of forks to cut it in. That's a little bit harder. Pastry cutters are cheap. You want to cut it in until you get to pea-sized pieces in there. Okay, so we've got it all cut up. Now we're going to add our liquid, and this too can be flexible. We're using milk here, but you can use buttermilk or even water depending on what you have. So you're going to stir your liquid in. It's fully incorporated. Now you can form these in a number of ways. I usually like to cut them into rounds. So I'm going to rinse my hands off and then flour my work surface. So we've got the work surface floured. We're going to put out our biscuit dough. Flour the top of that, so you won't get the rolling pin stick to it. We don't want to roll this out too thin. We want it about 3/4 of an inch thick. There we go. Use your biscuit cutter. Put these on your baking sheet. So now they're ready to go into the preheated oven. That's really how easy it is. For all the ingredients and the very simple instructions you've seen here, go to the EnduringTechnologyPress.com website. The link to this recipe is in the show notes below.